I know that cleavage.
No, you don't.
I watch a lot of porn.
Yeah, you do.
Take it away, John friggin' Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, where all you knew is wrong, and rules are just suggestions made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here, maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please, go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
Alright, next episode, you will not hear Millie Van Nielsen cursing. So Millie will not be able to curse at all.
Ew! I will puke.
You guys are horrible.
I would bang Judi Dench just because of the pantsuits.
That almost ruined my brain.
Yeah, we gotta get a tech guy in here to just like play with our knobs. Oh my god, the spontaneous jerk-offs. You don't know anything about life.
What's up, fellas? This is Jared, one half of the hashtag Blackout Podcast, hitting your voicemails again. I was just in California about a week ago, and wasn't quite in the Hemet area, or I would have said, what's up to y'all? Anyway, yeah, we went to Disney World, had a good time with the family, or Disneyland, I guess, had a good time with the family. And when I was walking around downtown Disney and pretty sure the California Adventure area, I knew I smelled some Maui Wally, some sweet Jeeba, some, I don't know, Buddha, weed, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you kids call it nowadays. Anyway, and I was like, man, come on, man. Even Disney's not immune to the weed smoke, but, you know, it is what it is. It's California. It's all good, right? So I just got to thinking, you know, what Disney character would you want to get high with? I mean, it's a valid question, especially since, you know, I've heard a lot of people who got high while watching those movies actually saw some interesting storylines play out in their head or in their hallucinations or whatever. So yeah, fellas, what Disney character would you get high with? We want to know. Holler at you soon. We blacking out. Peace.
There's a lot of Disney characters I think I would smoke with.
Which ones?
Fuck.
Wait.
Well, first off, when I get high and watch Disney movies, there's something to it. You got a real good point there, Jared. When you agree, right? You smoke weed and watch a Disney movie, you appreciate your Disney movies a lot more.
A little bit more, yeah. Last time I did, I think it was Toy Story, and I was like falling into it.
Yeah, you realize Jasmine wasn't as much of a gold digger as Aladdin thought she was. I mean, he was poor and she was ready to suck him up in his little fucking hole or whatever.
That's true.
Before her peoples came and got her.
You think he came up on that one?
Yeah, she was ready to go slumming already. One could actually make the argument that it was harder for him to pull her as a prince than it was for him to pull her as a street rat.
So you think he's just because he was poor, he got the rich queen or the rich princess?
Yeah. I think because he was poor, he was more like himself. And when she met him, she saw that and she liked it. And she was into it. Think about it. When he became a prince, he had to show her the fucking world before he got a kiss.
That's true. He had to show her the magic carpet.
Yeah, when he was a street rat, all he had to do was show her how to steal a fucking apple.
That's true. That's messed up. Oh yeah, and all he had was Abu. He didn't even have a genie.
Nope.
He needed a genie to impress her.
Yeah, yeah. All that shit, like thinking that he needed to be rich and all that, and that she was basically just this giant gold digger. That was all in his head. That was all his assumption, I guess. And her father, I guess, too. I think that's the one factor that we're not fully putting in there.
So you think I can attract a nice princess?
nice rich princess one day?
No, you're not street rat enough.
What do you mean I'm not street rat enough?
You don't have a pet that just lives with you on the streets and follows you everywhere still.
I have a cat. That one always comes back. Or it never leaves me alone.
Yeah, but does it follow you to work?
It follows and then it goes off and does its own thing. Doesn't really do anything Apu does. You know what I mean?
So I mean, if you get you a little monkey that helps you steal apples, and the monkey played a part. He didn't like her. I remember that. But it still played a part. Just because he liked Aladdin. And she was just like, he can be a father. Look at the way that little monkey loves him.
Maybe Jasmine liked him more because he just took home, like, strays, you know? How many strays did Aladdin end up with by the time he moved into Jasmine's palace?
Well, he had the elephant.
What?
He still had the elephant.
There's an elephant? Oh, yeah, he still had the elephant.
Apu was the elephant. Or Apu, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, then there was Iago.
Yeah.
And the genie.
And that's what it was, too. She saw the animal companion thing and was just like, I have a tiger. You have this shitty little monkey, but I love you anyway, you poor son bitch.
She has a parrot.
And then he was just like, and then she thought he was dead. And then he comes back and just like, hey, I got the same face and shit, but my clothes are different. Come and fuck this dick. He was like a Jersey dude. Just like, I got my money, I got my hair done, I got a clean shirt, and I got muscles. Why aren't you sucking me off? Come on.
Dude, Jafar was a creep, bro.
He was a creep.
That dude was a creep.
He did all the opposite. He was like, I'm going to capture this bitch, I'm going to tie her up, and then I'm going to drug her, and she's going to wear what I want.
Yeah, I just saw that, right?
Then I'm going to trap her in an hourglass.
Have her dance.
Yeah.
Good
little slave girl. Good little slave girl.
Dude, you would imagine, like, how many other, like, slave girls that look like, you know, are out there, you know? He could have just grabbed one of them.
Yeah. I'm surprised Aladdin didn't have, like, some... in real life, Aladdin would have had a girlfriend already, and she would have been strung out. She would have been she would have been not stealing apples, but hooking for them.
Trying to eat fucking Apu. You know what I mean? She comes home from a lousy day's work.
Sees him. He turns into a ham in her eyes. She starts running at him. Aladdin has to come up and give her a slap. Now Aladdin's in jail for a whole different list of reasons.
You know, I always pictured, like, in real life, if Aladdin was, like, and he was, like, tapping, she'd be probably fat. I'm pretty sure she would be. Yeah, dude, she'd be fat.
I imagine P or PJ or whatever, from a Goofy movie, Max's buddy.
Yeah.
Is probably, like, the biggest pothead in the world. Think about it, dude. He was always eating. I mean, yeah, he was fat, but he was always eating. His dad fucking was a baller, which means he could afford that good dank.
Yeah, and yeah, he had an allowance.
Yeah. And they were always traveling. Come on. You think he didn't smoke some bud? I actually would love to, I would love to smoke with him and Max. That would probably be a hell of a session. Max gets all baked and starts doing little skateboard tricks and falling down. Sitting there eating pizza. Lots of pizza.
What do you call the cast? The what the fuck?
Perfect cast.
Yeah, the perfect cast.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
You choose him?
Yeah. I would both of them. I want to smoke with both of the sons of the Goofy movie. Yes. And I know somebody listening might be like, well, what about Pauly Shore's character in the Leaning Tower of Cheesa? That guy seems like he would hold on to the blunt and try not to pass it until you punch him. You know those guys. You pass them a blunt, they take a few hits. Yeah. They look like they're about to pass it back and then they hit it again. Or they just start talking and hold on to it so long it goes out. I do that. I can admit that. I don't do that. That guy
was wearing shades too, though, man.
Yeah. He's the guy that gets you busted because he's too obvious. That's true.
That's why he's always wearing the shades.
Yeah. He's the one that you all get baked, and he's the one that goes into the house and fucking starts raiding the refrigerator and shit.
I hate those guys.
Mom, where's all the grindage? Yeah, that gets you in trouble. That's what gets you busted. You get a call from his mom. Excuse me, can I speak to your parents? I imagine that's how Pauly Shore's mom speaks. She just drags everything out.
Damn, you fucking Bible tub.
Yeah. Pauly, you're in trouble.
I don't know, man. That's a good one, man.
Who would you smoke with?
I don't know, man, because, like, I always wondered, like, how it was with, like, Doc from fucking the Seven Dwarfs.
He'd probably be an awesome one to smoke with.
You know what I mean? He seems
Get all
nice.
scientific on you and shit, dude. You know, I grow the best weed.
Yeah, dude. I spent so much time under there. I know what kind of dirt.
Dopey would be just the same as whoever I said before would be hogging your blunt and shit. He'd be an asshole.
Nah, dude, Dopey would make it run. He'd do something
He would
stupid.
slobber and
Yeah,
shit because he's all numb in the face.
Yeah, dude, he'd look it good. And like, what the hell? Or he'd break it, dude.
Oh, he'd break your pipe or your blunt.
Mm-hmm. Dopey would be the worst.
Sadly, those are both bad situations. I was gonna say, like, oh, it'd be worse if you broke someone's pipe, but if that's the last blunt and there are no pipes or something and you just broke that blunt, you might get beat up. There's a lot of reasons to get beat up amongst potheads.
Yeah, I see, like, he's trying to be all cool and shit, like, and just...
Yeah.
Like, damn it.
I've done it with cigarettes before. Those I don't feel bad. I usually take that as a sign, like, I should probably not be smoking one right now then, because that was my own body saying no.
Yeah, dude. Not Grumpy either, dude. Grumpy would be complaining about everything. Like, dude, pass it. Fucking, you have to inhale it and hold it in your lungs, and don't let it go for 3 seconds until it burns. He'd be the asshole that just goes ballistic over the small shit.
Oh, that would annoy me. He'd be the one that if you're passing around a pipe or something, he'd be the asshole, like, give me my fucking lighter back now. Mm-hmm. Give me my fucking lighter back. Hey, I saw that. You tried to put my lighter in your pocket.
Are you trying to pocket my lighter, man?
Give it back. Give it back.
Like that, dude. I would not want to smoke with that guy.
Yeah, he would be a douche.
Or Sneezy. Definitely not. Well, yeah, there's a Sneezy in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's obvious reasons right there. He's got cold sores. I don't want him smoking out of my anything.
Dude. He's gonna be fucking sneezing out the fucking... If you're smoking a bowl, dude, he's gonna sneeze that shit out constantly.
Oh, Sleepy would be dangerous if you're smoking a blunt.
You'd probably set the house on fire. Yeah, Doc, man. Damn.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna stick with Doc.
Yeah. Alright, so there you have it, Jared. Corn would smoke with Doc. Rookie would smoke with himself since he's not here.
Yep.
Flaky little biatch.
You see, I'm pretty sure you noticed it by now. Damn.
And I would smoke with fucking either Max or PJ or whatever. Which one of those guys, man? I want to smoke with one of those.
PJ sounds cool.
Yeah. He just seems like he would be on the munchies thing right away. Where Max would be kind of a bitch, I think.
Yeah, dude.
He would smoke and get all emotional. Man, fucking Roxanne. She doesn't even realize how much I think about her, man. I think about her all the fucking time. I write songs. Well, I listen to songs and think about her.
Get all poetic, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's Max.
I know where the bitch lives. I know her favorite foods and shit. But no, she keeps going after these big guys.
You know, she did the cutest thing the other day at lunch. She took a drink of her milk, and like she had a little bit on the tip of her nose, and I went to lick it.
She had she did this little twinkle when she wiped her nose, and it made her mole bounce up and down. And now I have a boner in class.
Yeah, PJ. Fuck.
So thanks Jared for that voicemail. Hell. We welcome any and all to call and leave a voicemail. I don't think I've dropped the number the last bunch of weeks though. The number would be 951-394-3420 or 3420. Yeah. Get it? There's 3 guys and we're smoking weed. That's the real reason why that.
Damn.
That's so not true, but now we're gonna call it. Yeah,
The
we're
number
gonna call it
23.
that. Yeah. Oh my god. There's no 2's in it. Oh yeah, there is. But it's backwards. It's all backwards. So yeah. Now it's time for a creepy turn.
Getting high with one of the Disney characters isn't creepy.
Yeah, that is pretty creepy.
It's a good thing you didn't bust out fucking Jack Skellington.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Skellington?
Yeah, Jack Skellington. Yeah,
Scatolantern?
Yeah, Scatolantern. Jack-o'-lantern.
That Scatolantern sounds like a pumpkin full of shit.
Yeah, man.
Scatolantern. Actually, now I want to do that. I just want to fill up a pumpkin full of shit and leave it there. Leave it there for the douchebag teenager that likes to smash people's pumpkins, and hopefully he gets some shit on the top of his foot.
So just leave it, or when they're trick-or-treating, dude, you know what I mean? Just leave it right there, right in the center of the sidewalk. You know it's gonna piss somebody off.
If you let it dry up, if you fill up a pumpkin full of shit like a few days before Halloween, and then you let it dry up with like an indent in it, put a candle in there. Now you've got hot shit in a pumpkin.
Ugh. That just made me want to throw up, man. That's pretty awesome, though. Fucking damn punk kids.
See? It's not a bad idea.
Oh, hell no, I'm gonna remember this shit.
So will they. They will remember every shit from now on.
Yeah, they don't go around smashing other people's shit.
Seriously.
It was nobody's. It was just in the middle of the sidewalk. Why'd you kick it? I felt like kicking it. There you go.
So before we get back into our month of October horror, creepy weirdness, we do want to mention someone who's not creepy, and that's Mr. John friggin' Smith. Pow pow.
Nice.
And thank him as always for the fantasticals and interviews. Wow, that sounded super gay there. Fantastical interviews or intros.
Yeah.
So yeah, head to johnfrickinsmith.com or iTunes or whatever, or Spotify, and check out that Songs of the Great Collapse. And buy the whole album. But when you can listen to Yours to Keep and Think of Us, but get the rest of it too, because there's some great fucking songs on there. Indeed. So,
Thank you, John Prickett Smith.
Yes. I'm sure Rookie thanks you too, from whatever butthole he has sunk his face in.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded so horrible, but I'm leaving it.
So now, time for the creepiness.
Why do you laugh, you dick?
It's the energy you throw into it, man. It's great.
I wish you would throw some energy into it sometimes.
What? Haven't you ever seen The Longest Yard? Babyface. This is a lot of give and take here, so when I give it to you, feel free to take it. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
You know, The Longest Yard.
I remember The Longest Yard, I just don't remember what part you're talking about.
When they're fucking hosting the game, they have a prison inmate up there along with, I don't know, that big fat dude, Joe Madden, or I don't know.
John, you're talking about Chris Berman and goddamn the Indian guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now I know you're
I'm the Indian guy.
We're not doing a play-by-play though. I can't do it. It can't just be me.
Or not.
You can't just sit there whispering Mean Machine. It's not the same situation.
I play my part. I play my part well.
So, without Rookie here, we'll fucking there are a few things we want to discuss over the next few weeks and shit. So, we decided to take one of the, I guess, smaller parts of it here for us today while it's just the two of us. Sometimes that lisp is on purpose, and then other times I'm not sure.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. I don't know who's gonna sue me there. Is it gonna be Eminem or fucking Will Smith or Bill Weathers? I don't know.
I couldn't get Superman out of my head the other day. You know that song Eminem? Dude,
Oh, yeah.
A long time ago. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love that song.
I couldn't get it out of my head today. I was like, what the fuck?
It's a good song.
Yeah, back when Eminem still hated Kim.
Yeah. So, So, in the interest of the shitty town we lived in, we decided to go looking up haunted places in Hemet. And you know what we actually found out? Nothing out here has really been designated haunted. Not in this actual valley that we stay in.
Yeah, we got a really nice circle.
Yeah, there's a circle of trust. I fucking hate you for that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There are some creepy spots out here, like some
Yep.
abandoned buildings, but most
Massacre
of the...
Canyon.
Oh god, Massacre Canyon is creepy.
It is creepy, but there's nothing haunting there.
No.
Not even the reservation, the Indian reservation. You would think that the Indian reservation would be a little bit haunted, but it's not. Or this valley would be haunted, but it's not. It is creepy to go smoking in the cemetery or in the train tracks, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the creepiness that people tend to sense is just homeless people and or tweakers that are just chilling in there and creeping people out.
Gangbangers.
So we had to kind of extend the radius a little bit.
Yep.
But just outside of town, like just beyond the hills that seem to surround this fucking godforsaken valley.
Once you cross the gates, yes.
Yeah, back into the world. Once you get to places where you can see a freeway or something.
Yep.
That's when they would help. Well, that's when you find Beaumont, California, which. Wow. Apparently, Beaumont and Banning are just a couple of haunted ass goddamn places.
And what's weird about it is it's like most of that city or town or whatever you want to call it is like formed on one street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's either on the left hand side or on the right hand side, and that's it, dude.
And there's a lot of old shit there too, kind of.
Yeah, like the buildings. Yeah, like all downtown buildings are a little bit like rustic and shit.
Yeah, and not in like a cool way where it's like nicely maintained. It actually does seem like some stuff is just old and decrepit there, and
yeah, and it's up in the hills.
Yeah.
Like right before, like it's like the top of the hills or like the beginning of the bottom of the. I don't know, dude. It's weird. It snows there. I know that, dude. It snows there sometimes in the wintertime.
Yeah, and even the cemetery out here. There's only one cemetery out here, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's not a Hemet cemetery, even, is there? Technically,
no. I think
that's San Jacinto. That one is. It's like right on the borderline, though.
Mm-hmm.
But even that one, a lot of the disturbances and creepery that you might sense there, especially at night walking past, because it is an open one, and it's not like there's no real gating to it or anything. Like there's a small wall, and I mean small enough for Redcorn's fucking less than 5 foot ass to jump over.
And even the gates, the fences, I still jump over them.
It's a small. There's nothing to keep people out. Is basically what I'm saying. And when you're walking past, especially at night, there's a lot of darkness surrounding it. And occasionally you look in there and you're just like, holy fuck! There's always an eerie feeling when you go near, when you're just near a cemetery. There's an eerie feeling. I think I get at least just like a slight chill. Your imagination goes wild, and at night it kind of is. It's all amplified because your imagination is going even more wild. Your pupils are a little bit more dilated than usual,
making shapes out of shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you never know.
And sometimes there's just a fucking tweaker, because this goddamn town, sometimes you think you saw a shadow move in the cemetery and it's just a tweaker running across.
It's a creature.
Yeah.
It's creature. Okay. It's okay. It's just a creature.
Just let him go.
Yeah.
Don't try to talk to it. Just let it go.
Yeah. Don't feed it.
You treat it just like a spirit and shit. You just don't try to disturb it. Don't try to communicate with it.
Don't even.
You don't know if it's hostile or not. Just leave it alone. You don't know if it wants anything. If it doesn't come talk to you, then it might not want anything. Yeah. Try not to make eye contact.
Just leave them be.
You're just like, it looks like there's somebody standing right there. I see his head moving. That's a shadow or something. Oh wait, that's just a guy peeing. Never mind. That
guy's
seems
drunk.
weird.
I guess drunk. He's trying to find his way back home, but he's lost in the cemetery.
But, as I said, just outside of this godforsaken valley, there are places that have been noted as, I don't know if anything, I don't know what officially constitutes a place, or what earns a place like official haunting. But there are some places, this, hauntedplaces.org, when we went and searched in Hemet, and, yeah, nothing popped up in Hemet, but some places in, Beaumont, which it says like 11 miles from here, but that's mostly road going up the goddamn hill. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, once you hit that hill, it's all good.
Yeah. But, let's see, the first place on the list that we had there is Sunny Slope Cemetery in Beaumont, California.
Sunny Slope Cemetery?
Yeah, of course, like I said, any cemetery, there's gonna be a chill factor.
You know what's fucked up is they try to like brighten up the name of it too. Sunny.
Sunny Slope.
Yeah, except for the slope.
Sunny Slope, it still makes it sound like that. I don't know how to take that. Like, is it a... What the fuck? Are we sliding and it's fun? No, what the hell? But yeah, let's see. What did they have? They did put some little descriptions here and shit too. I gotta pull this mother bitch up. At Sunny Slope Cemetery, witnesses have reported cold spots, strange noises, uneasy feelings, and touches from an unseen hand. Perhaps even more intriguing is a ghostly groundskeeper said to disappear into a shed. That's creepy.
What, they say, the groundskeeper told me he was here or some shit like that. They're like, what groundskeeper? The guy that went inside the shed. There's nobody's here.
Yeah, nobody's been in that shed in 100 years. I don't know about that, but that'd be, how do they know it's a groundskeeper is what I wonder. Is it just because he's going into the shed?
Or is he carrying around a rake?
Yeah, or a pickaxe or something. If he's carrying anything but a rake, it's gonna seem like a threat. Does he have a chainsaw? Does he have a pickaxe? Does he have a goddamn shovel?
I'm actually kind of scared of a fucking weed whacker too. Dude, imagine that, dude. Somebody chasing you with a weed whacker. You would run?
I would kick their ass.
You would not.
Yes, I would.
You'd get slapped in the face.
Yeah,
slap.
But after that, I'd be kicking their ass. You telling me you'd be more scared of a weed whacker than a chainsaw?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
chainsaws
chainsaws
a weed
are
whacker's
small.
not going to take your arm off,
dude,
though.
they don't whack off your arm, dude. They have to touch you and go, Ree.
Yeah, if they touch it and get in your meat at all, that's
you
way
can move
worse.
your hand. That's what I never understood about the, like...
Okay, what happens in almost every movie nowadays when there's a chainsaw involved?
They're slow.
No. What happens to the guy that's holding the goddamn chainsaw usually?
Something like he falls down and the fucking chainsaw cuts his own hand off.
Yeah, you go running at a guy with a chainsaw and you tackle him. Boom. All it takes is one false fall and...
And you cut yourself?
Yeah.
Nah.
As opposed to a couple of whips in the face before you get a punch in.
Dude, you don't know that. That shit could probably cut your jugular, man. You don't know that. It's
and
quick.
honestly, you can keep it away. It's not like it
Says who? It's like long.
Not everybody has that thing at full extension, man.
I'd probably like
They put guards on there for a reason.
I'd hit the like Achilles heel or something, make them trip. You know what I mean? Dude, chainsaw. Not a
weed whacker's
chainsaw.
longer too. I can grab a weed whacker before it hits me.
I don't know, dude. I'm not really scared of chainsaws.
Somebody trying to swing a weed whacker is gonna be awkward. You can't just throw that. You can't just go swinging around like a one-handed sword and shit.
You can whack him. You can whack somebody in the face with a weed whacker. I bet you it's gonna hurt, especially if it's swimming, like spinning.
If someone's coming at you, you're not gonna be able to move that weed whacker fast enough to get a good fucking lick in.
What do you mean? You have that motherfucker with the extension, dude. It's like a blade. Keep it away.
It's long and awkward.
Dude, it's a weed whacker.
It's not like a blade. If you have to hold it with two hands, you're already gonna have the struggle and a disadvantage.
Dude, you have to hold a fucking chainsaw with two hands.
Not a little one. Didn't you see Scarface?
Yeah. A little one, yeah. That guy was tied up. He wasn't like getting chased by it.
Yeah, but a little chainsaw. People have little chainsaws.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, and then what's he gonna do? Wee! You know what I mean? Every time he goes wee, he has to pick it up. Dude, come on.
Wow. So what was the corn? What was the next place on that list?
It's actually a little bit further past fucking. Funny thing about this place is once you pass fucking Banning and Beaumont, you hit the freeway, and the next fucking city that's actually that's pretty big for us is Riverside.
Whoa, how far down did you go?
Oh, I went down, dude.
You went down pretty fucking far, huh?
Oh yeah, I went to Riverdale.
Oh, this is one you actually want to go to, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, the funny thing about Riverdale is my parents or my dad used to live there, so
Mine too.
Yeah. In the summertime, I go hang out with them and shit, you know.
Nice.
But I never really. That place wasn't really creepy, dude. It was a little kind of ghetto, but I mean.
Oh wow, Mission Inn, we gotta go. I've been to Mission Inn.
What? Why you gotta go?
But Mount Rubidoux.
Why you want to go to visit fucking haunted places, man?
Mount Rubidoux. What do they have any kind of claims that have been made on there or anything?
Yeah, it says along this area, human-like shadows can be seen roaming the hills.
That sounds awesome. And I don't mean that in like a fucked up way either. I mean like I just want to see some shit. Is that so fucked up? Is that I want to go? I just want to see some shit. I just want to see if we can even catch an experience at all. Not capture, but if we can even have an experience like that in a place like that.
Yeah, no, dude. All right. Well, this guy left a comment below, and she says that she's been on Rubidoux Mount, and on a couple occasions have heard an evil growling. On one occasion, there were a bunch of us, and we all witnessed a pair of cat-looking eyes glowing in the dark between some rocks. I don't know, man. I want to say it was just a cat.
That came.
But then she's all like, well, I said I think she is a cat, but then, like, she keeps going on and says, at first we thought they may be a cat. That's funny. But the eyes were too big and too far apart to be that of a cat. I don't know, man. If I see a scary looking pair of eyes staring back at me, I probably wouldn't mess with it. It's probably a cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I seen I've actually, dude, honestly, dude, I seen a fucking cougar, dude. Like, dude, and those motherfuckers are fast. They're like, the way he just fucking, I don't know, and it disappeared into the tree too, dude, and like, it had some fucking camouflage abilities, but that thing moved like a fucking bolt. It just, from the street, and ran straight up to the fucking tree. It was like, I don't know, dude. So I want to say they just seen cats up there.
Maybe, but you never know.
Never know.
Sometimes there's some creepy shit. That's actually a common thing too that I've heard with like just seeing like a pair of red eyes and shit like that. You know?
Yeah, red eyes is something different, dude. Glowing eyes, dude. It's like the whole fucking Blair Witch thing, dude. Honestly, all I saw was like just that lady fucking just standing on the window, and that's it. But if I saw that shit in real life, dude, I'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Just get out of here, man. Why do you want to make contact with the lady just staring out a window?
Cause that's she's probably got some answers.
What kind of answers are you looking for?
The kind that kill me.
I want to show you the gates of hell. I don't know, man.
Maybe she's just got a story.
A story like
Yeah.
Forrest Gump. She's gonna sit you there.
Sit around the campfire. Instead of telling a ghost story, why not let the ghost tell the story?
Because it's gonna end in tragedy. It's like how
The story's gonna end in tragedy?
Yes.
Or like she's gonna kill all of you for telling this.
either way, man.
Hold the fuck on. Okay, I gotta move on. I gotta go to the next one here. I got another one. I've been here many times, and I've never heard anything about it being haunted. Now I kind of want to get a job here or something like that, just to find out if I could run into this. Castle fucking Park.
No way, it's haunted.
Yeah, Castle Park for our non-Riverside County listeners. Castle Park is just a fucking amusement. It's a small amusement park thing that fucking, you know, it's like a carnival that never leaves, and less food. There's arcade and shit. There's a few castle parks, aren't there?
Yeah, I think it's like a chain.
Yeah. So yeah, cheap. It's cheap too. That's what's awesome. It's not as expensive as like your Disney's and all that.
Your fairs.
It's fucking yeah. It is cheaper than a fair because it's not limited time. You know.
Yeah, dude, I hate that.
And Castle Park, I went there many times as a kid. Grew up in like fucking this whole Riverside area and shit. And even went there as an adult a couple years ago on a date and had a wonderful time. So Castle Park in Riverside, California. It's right next to a goddamn hospital too. That's what's fucked up. And I've been to that hospital many times too for checkups and such. And when I broke my wrist. So Castle Park, a ghostly lady in a white dress and another apparition on a balcony above the Plaza Cafe have been reported. Also, Native American apparitions have been seen near the railroad tracks, and doors have been known to close by themselves. The apparition of a fire burning in one corner has been reported by some witnesses. Witnesses, too. They pluralized that one. That means more than one person saw just a random fire in a corner burning. Doesn't that creep you out a little bit?
Damn hippies.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Someone's just fucking getting lit over there. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to work in a place like that, dude. Dude, because if that shit was happening, dude, the only people that are like saying something about it are the ones that actually spend the most time there, and they're the people working there.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. If I did see a lady up in the building, I'd freak out, dude. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Don't jump.
I would run. I would be very scared. I don't like seeing that. I'd be very afraid in a lot of those situations. Like, I should go home now, huh? Yeah, bye guys. I'm clocking out.
Yeah, man, and when like the doors close like on by themselves, I make sure there's like no draft.
Yeah.
Make sure it's like no wind.
That's
the
one
fuck?
thing that I like about a lot of those ghost hunter shows is that I think it's made a lot of people a little bit less paranoid in some certain times.
That's true.
When they have a situation that they think might be haunting or something like that, just because they're just like, oh well, maybe it's an electricity thing, or maybe it's a, who knows. Or, it's a fucking, there's a faulty wire somewhere, or, a draft coming through.
I do get scared. You know how that Connect like throws those green dots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sleep with that, dude.
Why?
Because, dude, you could see everything, any emotion on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not like recording.
No, but what happens if you? Yeah, I know, right? What happens if you do like catch something, dude?
Oh, you know how many times I would sit there like getting baked with my Xbox on, just sitting there at the main menu, staring at the little fucking the little Connect box screen,
on the corner, right?
Yeah, and just seeing my movement and just like having this. I had just that constant fear of like, dude, if I see something walk across that screen right now, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
moving. I might just kill myself just to avoid having to deal with it.
I wouldn't know how to deal with it, dude. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
I think sadly with some of that technology, I think we might have to slow down because we might
catch something.
We might fuck around and stumble upon like the perfect technology to capture a ghost, like undeniably and shit. You know what I mean? To capture like a full shape of a human being flipping you off and know that there was not a person there that you could physically see without this device or something, without this particular setting.
I'm pretty sure
we're fucking around and we're already getting close.
Yeah, dude, thermal, and then there's motion, you know what I mean? What else do you need to add, man? Spectral? And then I don't know, dude. I don't know what else they're gonna bet that. I don't know. I don't want to catch something in there.
I don't either, because even just infrared seems like scary and shit at times. Or like motion sensor cameras. Anything, any random little thing can sometimes set those off to where you're just like, wait, why is the motion sensor camera on when there ain't nobody out there? I'm scared.
Yep.
I just got like a weird, scary
Yeah,
chill
like
too
an
right
eerie,
now.
like we're like a.
I think we're
they're
crossing
onto us.
into we're crossing into that other dimension. I think
Onto us.
the rabbit hole is gonna go into us this time. I guess. Oh my
Damn.
god, that gave me a scare and a chill that I don't know if I could ever fix. Oh man. So, Corn, any other places on that list that caught your interest there? You kind of went pretty far down away from town there.
Damn.
There's a lot of places on that damn list though too. There's a lot of places. Castle Park just makes me so sad, just to think.
I don't want to work anywhere like that. I don't even want to work in like Disney. You know what I mean? Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, I get the feeling working at like Disneyland would be a easy way to like find some really creepiness. Just actually, I've heard stories about Disneyland.
Yeah, I think I have too.
Saying like Walt Disney's office and shit. Like people have seen him in there telling him like not to do something or something. You know.
Yeah, I could see that. Dude, Disney seemed a little off to me, dude.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, man. I mean,
Who, Walt Disney?
yeah, Walt Disney seemed a little off to me.
Yeah. And he seems like he would have been just rich enough to be able to find a way to keep himself around in the afterlife and shit. It's like, no, I need to be monitoring my business. I built this castle, I'm gonna sit in it.
No, dude, I have a feeling he's gonna end up like House on Haunted Hill.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. That's how it's gonna be, like a mix of House on Haunted Hill with 13 Ghosts, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
He's got some puzzle box and he's unleashing everything.
Yeah, he just needs to find the right people for like his Mickey characters or all of them, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. You know what? That's why they bought Marvel. He's gonna kill the Avengers.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be... That's what this has all been leading up to. Walt Disney? Ladies and gentlemen, we've just stumbled upon it. You wanted some Disney smokery? Jared, this one's for you. Walt Disney is Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
He's gathering all his rings. That's all the media. He grabbed Marvel...
Pixar.
Think about it. Yeah, Disney grabbed Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm. You're set for life when you got that. I mean, not just a person is set for life. There's a company set for life. For life!
And he's got Disney animation or
Disney
whatever.
in itself is already...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's four.
He's got the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity Stones, and the Avengers. He's just gonna kill them all. I don't know who's the Avengers and like who's the real life Avengers. Is that just... That's us. He gets all the stones. We all go to see the movies. That's our way of trying to fight him. Because that's how easy he can sell us.
True.
He's still alive, and he is Thanos.
Very true.
I just got a weird fear chill there. Just like, oh wow, I can see that. Walt Disney comes back to life and takes over the world. As it turns out, it's been the plan all along.
Or who knows? Maybe he just fucking went off to another planet.
Maybe that's why they bought the rights to Marvel, so they could try to figure out if maybe there was something truly scientific to the whole Captain America being frozen for 70 years.
Oh, dude. Why you gotta kill Cap like that? Damn it. I was part of Captain America's team from the beginning. Since he first appeared, man. I wasn't into Iron Man. It was like Cap's team all the way.
Oh, yeah. So, Corn?
Yeah, there's one more, dude. It's Camp Pendleton, Area 41.
What?
In Oceanside, California. And yeah, well, I mean, come on, it's the Marines, dude.
Yeah.
You know they've stumbled into some weird shit, dude. It's the Marines.
What? Did the Marines just have to be weird?
No, they prefer to run towards. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying they're just.
You just looked behind you.
I don't want to get.
Marine about to stab you.
I don't want to get stabbed by a Marine. They're like that. But anyways, you know they hear fire. When they hear fire, they run towards it. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I feel you on that. Like they would be
They're
unafraid
first.
to explore any realm.
No, they hear something. They're like, "Hey, I wonder what that sound was." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that. I'm familiar with Area 51, but I don't know why 41. And Area 41 must be classified.
Is there wait, these are two separate places?
No, the same place. Camp Pendleton, it's also called Area 41.
Oh shit, is there a reason why?
Yeah, or Area 41 they say is haunted by a Marine who shot himself in distress when his fiancée left him. You may see him move objects around. Yeah, I could see a Marine moving like that. Or hear him hum and thinking tune. Hum. Yeah, I hear him hum the thinking tune from a TV show Jeopardy. Oh,
shit.
Dude, they just the last one was freaky.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that when I'm like alone in a dark place or something. Just fucking no. That just gave me a really unsettled feeling there. You ever get that like when you watch like any of those real life ghost hunter shows or anything like that?
No.
Where, like, well, I usually get it when they're listening to the shit, because that's always that's the only place they really seem to find anything and shit. And you hear the whisper, and you're just like, "Holy shit, that's creepy." That sounds creepy.
I don't know, man.
Speaking of that kind of shit, last week when we were talking about like them doing the EVPs or whatever, I think it is, we were picking up some background noise from the other room, I guess there from the TV. And it almost sounded like somebody was responding to what we were saying. It was kind of creepy. Like at first, I had to re-listen to that part. Like, wait, whoa, did we catch something while making fun of catching something? Well, not making fun of it, but like, did we just catch something while talking about catching something?
Yeah.
But no, we didn't catch anything. Like, no, we weren't trying to catch anything, so we didn't have to catch anything.
Yeah, dude. Unless you were playing it backwards.
So yeah, so of all these places, Rubido's the one you'd be the most down. You'd be down to go take a hike.
Yeah, dude.
Rubido Mountain.
Yeah, I can scare off a kitty if I wanted to. I don't think I could scare off a Marine. You know what I mean? Definitely.
But a groundskeeper just sounds creepy.
Dude, I am a groundskeeper. What are you talking about?
A GroundsKreeper.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll just relate with them. You know what I mean? I'll ask him what kind of fertilizer he uses. You know, shoot the shit with him.
I think the shit with the ghost.
Yeah, dude. What kind of rake you using? Oh, I like the soft rake. Oh, I like the hard rake. You know, you get a little bit more oomph in your rake strokes, dude.
I feel like you've had that conversation with somebody before. Just dude, what kind of rake you use, bro? Like that just sounded like one of the biggest asshole things in the world. Like I could see some guy who's not a groundskeeper, not a landscaper at all, sitting at his house raking leaves in his backyard, and your douchebag ass peeks your head over the fence and just like, "Hey, bro, what kind of rake you using there, neighbor?"
Yep.
I got a soft one. You should get a hard one. Whatever the fuck that means.
It's gonna, especially around this time of year, you know? The season is like barely, the leaves are falling down, so they don't crumble when you actually grab them. That's my conversation with the groundskeeper ghost. I'm not scared of a groundskeeper.
You're not scared of GroundsKreeper?
Nope.
Well, I like that. That's cool, I guess.
It can handle some cat eyes too. I can't handle a fucking Marine. I don't know.
Let's see here. San Bernardino, California. The California Theater.
Oh, come on. You know they're haunted.
How? What? Because it's San Bernardino?
No, because of thespians.
No, this looks like I think this is like a movie theater.
Oh, is it?
California Theater. Yeah, none other than Will Rogers is believed to haunt California Theater. Why? It's the venue where he made his last performance before he died in a plane crash. Those in the know say Rogers' ghost haunts a practice room that's always cold, and his apparition has been seen through its tiny window. That just crept me out a little bit there too.
Nobody ever practices in that room.
That's creepy.
You gotta be his reincarnation for that.
Oh, that's creepy. It's like, yeah, you might want to stay out of there, dude.
Yeah, like...
He's getting ready for a show.
Yep.
You should probably stay away. That's eerie. That's real eerie. Last place he was before dying in a plane crash, huh?
You know, a lot of these famous musicians have very bad luck with airplanes.
Yeah, it's because they rely on them so much. They have to, you know.
They'd be taking a bus.
What was it? I just recently heard, I forgot who it was, what band they were talking about, but they were talking about some band that had a few hits back in the fucking day, and they ended up breaking up because one of the guys refused to get on a plane. And of course, as they got bigger, they had to travel more and more, and they were showing up to shows late because this guy refused to get on a plane. And eventually they just called it quits, I guess. Just like, goddamn.
So he's the one that killed the band?
Yeah.
Why didn't he get replaced? Nah, fuck that. You can't replace that.
Sometimes you can't.
Yeah, but musicians are always like that, man.
Yeah, I don't remember which band it was, but just the, I guess do you call it selfishness? If this is just one guy refusing? Nope, I'm scared of those planes. I don't care how much money's in it. Because you could get people, I think Joe Rogan proved a long time ago that you could get people to do a lot of things that they wouldn't want to do if you get money involved. Right?
Burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll change their mind real fast, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, dude.
Even when it comes to sometimes their fears, even. Of course, there were also a lot of people on that show, a lot of white people especially, that got that entitled type of feeling and shit. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. It's a game show. That's the only way to win money. Well, you should let me win money by not doing that. We'll pay for your trip home. Bye, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever go on Fear Factor, man.
They should have a Fear Factor Ghost Hunter edition.
Dude, actually, I was thinking about it. Yeah, dude.
Take people that are just like dead ass. Well, there was a show. There was a show like that, wasn't there, Corn? I think it was on like MTV back in the day. But there was a show like that where they used to take people and make them. I think it was just called Fear. Do you remember this show, Corn? They used to take people and make them go into make them go into haunted places and shit. That was like challenges that they had to do.
Oh yeah, they had a camera on their fucking helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was all in black. It was like an infrared night vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
that show. They should bring that show back. I think it would do really well now. Yeah, it was interesting to me back then. They should bring it back now, honestly, because that kind of shit sells. And because, dude, I remember one time there was one on there. This guy had to like sit in a fucking cage, dude. There was a cage that was made for somebody like who had like a, you know what I mean, like a physical or mental disease or something like that. And they kept the guy in a cage. And this guy, one of the contestants or whatever, had his challenge was to sit in the cage for like, he had to spend the night in the cage or something like that. And of course he's fucking scared because it was one of those like suspended from the ceiling cages. Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't just your square. It was like a fucking bird cage hanging from the ceiling. And so this guy is just sitting above the ground and shit in a cage, you know, sitting there trying to say the ghost's name or whatever, or the person's name, and like, hey, can you know, just let me get through the night, you know, don't mess with me, and we'll be good. Of course, every time that fucking cage wiggled even a little bit, he's freaking out, like, oh my god, it's gonna pull me down, it's gonna kill me, oh my god, help me! It was real freaky. It scared me, even just the thought of being like, you know, having
the cage,
spending the night in a fucking cage in a haunted, or even a suspected haunted place.
Yeah.
In a cage that belonged to somebody that probably went through a whole lot of trauma in that cage.
It'd sell. I bet you they'll sell. Especially when they'll start messing with them, like fucking just tapping the walls and shit.
Yeah.
Or like weird sounds like. Rah.
That's why like that's why like almost every old prison seems to be haunted and shit too.
Alcatraz is said to be haunted, no?
Yeah. A lot of hell, like I said, yeah, a lot of old prisons are, just because, hell, we know prisoners weren't always treated the best. They weren't always treated as good as they are now. You know?
3 square meals a day.
Yeah.
Get some rec time.
get to go to college. Get to I'm gonna get my associate's degree.
Not saying that we went to jail. Damn.
But because back in the day, there were a lot less humane requirements for prisons back then. It was pretty much if you can lock a mother in a cage, you've got a prison. And people died in fucked up ways, whether it would be starvation or disease from malnourishment of some sort, or just all that kind of shit. All kinds of weird diseases and whatnot. You would think there would be some bitter souls, I guess, remaining at a lot of these prisons, and that scares me just in itself.
Yeah, it's usually the violent spirits.
Now I keep feeling like I hear cracks and touches around here in this apartment, and I'm getting a little bit freaked out. So we're approaching the hour. Actually, we're probably about at the hour. I think once everything's thrown together. So we've explored it. We got to explore a little bit. Well, not explore physically yet, but we did go looking up some fucking shit around us. I want to fucking check out at least a couple of these places and shit. The Rubidoux Mountain thing sounds like the most realistic one. Are we gonna have to take a night hike, Corn?
It's getting cold out there too.
Oh hell yeah! Let's
go
put
on the full
some
moon.
Black hoodies and scare white folk.
I'm down. Oh, that's fucked up.
Yes. You just thought about it too, huh? Me and you in black hoodies walking around fucking scared white folk at night. It's cold out here, ain't it, Whitey? You know what'll warm you up? Run. Oh, that's fucked up. That would scare the fuck out of me if someone came up and was just like, you look cold. You know what you should do to warm up? What? Run. Why? Because there's a knife about to go into your belly. Okay, thanks for warning me. I should go get a jacket too. That might have helped out with my belly. So,
you're courteous and warned. That's fucked up, dude.
So yeah, hopefully Rookie joins us again next week. He gets a slight pass, I guess, this week if he's telling the truth about moving. We'll find out. We always find out. So yeah, next week hopefully we'll have Rookie back, and maybe by then one of us will have burned our assholes on some habaneros, and possibly shit ourselves from going to some haunted place and being scared. Also, we've been hearing a couple new munchie places opening up out here, like some actual like small places too, not like your typical chain stuff that they try to bring out here. So maybe we might have some munchie spot reviews coming next week. But we will have some more spooky stuff. I'm not quite sure what's going on yet for next week, because we never know if Rookie's going to show up or not. But we'll have something in mind. And we'll hopefully, you can follow us on all the social medias. I think, by now you might know. If not, what are we on? Damn it, Rookie's usually here.
Twitter,
we're at JNT Podcast.
That's Whitey's job.
No, I do Twitter. Whitey does Instagram, which is justin_time_JNT. And we do have a Facebook page. I think if you just type at JNT Podcast on Facebook, you will find our Facebook page. We need some goddamn likes on that mother so we can have some fun on it too. Goddamn. I'm not taking out a fucking ad for Facebook. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it. You're not gonna fool me, Facebook. So yeah, we'll see you next week. I think that was about it, huh? How baked are we about now?
Pretty baked. Are you?
Pretty baked?
Yeah.
Pretty baked, yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel so scared anymore.
Well, no, because we lightened it up, I guess. Huh?
That's what's creeped out no more. Oh yeah, Walt Disney. Yeah, we know what's up.
Shout out to all our home slices over at the Poop Culture Extended Universe, as well as everybody who fucks with us on social media. A lot of great pods that we follow and follow us back, and the ones that don't follow back, we know. We have seen you. and we're gonna not do anything because we don't give a shit. So, that being said, we love you. Thanks again, John friggin' Smith. Hashtag Blackout. Be Rob. Everybody over at Potter and Family using that hashtaggery. Thank you.